Oh my gosh. Good evening, everybody. Yay! Welcome to the second annual Food Rescue Awards. It's absolutely wonderful to see so many familiar faces here today, and hi to everyone online. Tonight we're here to recognize you, to honor your important role in the critical work we do and the impact you have all made. Without you, food rescue would not be possible at all. Right now, we're living in an affordability crisis that continues to get worse. People are having to make the horrible choice of feeding their families or paying the rent, because doing both is simply not possible for many, many Canadians. And we all know that one of the first items to be compromised when money is tight is food, because food is negotiable. You can reduce the cost by buying poor quality food, less healthy food, less fresh food. You can further reduce the cost by buying less food, skipping meals, until you are forced to access food in your community for free. There are 6.9 million Canadians that are food insecure. 20% of us are food insecure. All ages are impacted. No one is immune. The research is clear. People that are food insecure have poor health outcomes, chronic disease, developmental delays, and a myriad of other things. And when a child is food insecure, and in Canada, 1.8 million children are, not only do they have poor health outcomes, it impacts their educational outcomes. It plummets. It impacts cognitive development, it impacts attendance, it leads to behavioral issues. We have to do better. We're just not setting our children up for success. People are hangry, and we all know how we feel when we're hungry, and yet we have access to food. Imagine being hungry and not knowing where your next meal is coming from. We should be outraged. And we all know the real issue isn't food, because there is more than enough food to feed everyone 3 healthy meals a day for 5 months for free. We have a food waste crisis, a food distribution issue, and while it's true, sustainable food insecurity will not be solved by giving people free food, we have to. We have to do that now, while people are working on policy interventions to ensure everyone has enough money in their pockets that they can go to the store and buy what they need for themselves and for their families. At the same time, food waste contributes 8 to 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Good food is rotting in landfills right across this country. Creates 5.6 million metric tons of greenhouse gas. It's massive. The outcome of this is severe weather events, and they're happening more often. This past summer, Canada experienced the most destructive wildfire season ever and recorded some of the hottest days in more than 80 years. And sadly, for the most part, these two things are invisible. Food insecurity is often invisible. Most people don't think they know anyone who is food insecure, but I can guarantee you do. You might just not know exactly who they are. And if you, like me, have ever been food insecure, you sure know it makes you feel invisible. These people are our neighbors. They're our friends, they are our family, they are our colleagues, they are our networks, and more people are joining this group. Food insecurity is impacting people with jobs, people with post-secondary education, and others that we don't typically think would be susceptible. So, who has a carrot in front of them? If you do, pick it up and stand up. Now, Thank you. You're all wonderful sports. You got it? Hold it up. You all represent the percentage of people in any given space that are food insecure. You are 20% of the people here. In any given room, this is the amount of people that you have no idea are suffering with food insecurity. You can sit down. I think I've kind of made my point. At the same time, the climate crisis is also often invisible to people, even those of us who work in this space. We don't always connect our changing weather with the climate crisis, which honestly should give us some pause. While it may seem great, the lack of winter and the warm, sunny days in February in Toronto, it should feel scary. While we're happy to have a sunny day, we have to connect this changing weather to the climate crisis because it's only getting worse and we need serious interventions. While there's lots of snow in Alberta today, winter came late. They still have to contend with carryover wildfires from 2023 that are still threatening communities. It's across the country, it's across the globe. So much is invisible, that's why we're so grateful to present these awards to you, to the people and businesses that continually shine a spotlight on these problems and help to mitigate them. Today, we celebrate you. The people and organizations that never take a break from trying to affect change. Our amazing food donors that provide healthy food for us to rescue and redistribute. And please, if you have more to give, we'll take it. To the organizations and philanthropists that support with critical dollars and in-kind support, allowing us to distribute this healthy food from coast to coast to coast. Once again, if you have any more, we'll take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because of you, Second Harvest rescued and redistributed 74.4 million pounds of food that was healthy last year. Supporting 14,000 food programs right across this country that fed 4.8 million Canadians a meal, a hamper, and just good food. By doing that, we were able to divert 241 million pounds of greenhouse gases, which is equivalent to taking about 33,000 cars off the road for a year. Yeah, and it allowed us to divert the wastage of water. We are wasting way too much water. 48.9 billion liters of it. Again, all of this possible because of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make this work possible with your continuous and growing support, your investment in a sustainable planet, and your refusal, absolute refusal, to let people go hungry in a country as great as ours. You are making Canada a better place to live for us all. And with that, I'd like to invite our wonderful host to the stage. Oh, there you are. Okay, sorry. I'm not done. I just was like, wait, can I? She's a familiar and trusted face to millions of people. She's the anchor of CTV News at noon and CTV News at 6, and we're just so honored and thrilled that she's agreed to be our host this evening. Please join me in warmly welcoming the host of the 2024 Second Harvest Food Rescue Awards, the amazing Michelle Dubé.
I'm a giant. Welcome. Oh my gosh, it's so great to be with you here tonight. I didn't have to do the 6 o'clock news. My dad texted me backstage. He says, "You're not on the news. Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine. I'm at the second annual Second Harvest Food Rescue Awards." I mean, this is a big deal. This is way better. It's way less depressing, right? Yeah. And you know what? I got to say, though, one of the big headlines this year, for many years, has been food insecurity. It's such a huge problem in our country, and it's really sad that when people are struggling to buy groceries, when people are lining up at food banks en masse and being turned away that there would be any food waste out there. And so that's why it's so remarkable that people are actually making an effort to put a dent in this problem and doing it in a huge way. So we're here tonight to honor the individuals, the organizations, the foundations, the companies who are really working hard to meet this challenge head on. I have seen food waste. I worked in I was a server for weddings and stuff at a golf course, and at the end of our shift, we'd just be dumping bins of food in the garbage, which was really sad. But I've also seen the other side of things. I was a busser at the Keg at the age of 15, and I spent a lot of time hanging out in the back because they gave us free bread and salad. And I remember the first time I saw food being repurposed in a really cool way. And one of the cooks had tubs and tubs of tomato tops, because at the Keg you would get like a roasted tomato, but they'd cut off the top, and he was cutting all the little edges off to make the bruschetta that you get at the Keg. That's so delicious. I mean, it's so good for business, but also it keeps a ton of stuff out of landfills. And how cool is it to think that you could do this in a bigger way? But to do that, what do you need? You need a food rescue network. You need Second Harvest, but they need partners, people who are willing, and they're busy as it is, but to go above and beyond to make sure that this food just doesn't get dumped. So it's pretty remarkable what you're doing tonight. We're going to honor those who turn leftovers into love. I love this. Who transform surplus into sustenance, and who remind us in a world full of plenty that there should be no plates left empty. So we have glasses, let's raise our glasses, or perhaps your forks, they both work, to the incredible individuals and organizations being recognized tonight. They're the real MVPs of the food world, and we're privileged to be in their presence, and we're going to honor you tonight. Cheers. So a few housekeeping notes before we give out the awards, and this will move rather quickly. I'm going to announce the award and the winner, and once I do that, we'll have just a few notes. We want to tell you why the winner is so fabulous, and then come on up on the stage, come to the right here. That'll be your left. Take your award, take a picture, and then the mic is yours. If you want to say a few words, we'd love to hear from you. And then all the photos are going to be emailed to you. And after you've taken your award and you've said your wonderful things, move over here to the Second Harvest step and repeat there, where you can take a picture and you'll be photographed officially with your award. If you haven't gone already, the washrooms are to my right, your left. And we are live streaming this, by the way, because there's tons of people watching that couldn't be here tonight. So the camera's over there. Just be mindful of that so they can get a good view. And if you have been nominated for an award, because this is a night where all the nominees are winners too, you'll see a plaque with your name in our nominee gallery. And please take the plaque with you when you leave. So don't forget that, okay? Let's get on with the show, everybody. Woohoo! Yay! So we begin with the Food Waste Innovator Award. And this award recognizes a partner in the food waste reduction space that is demonstrating innovative efforts to support and improve food waste reduction. And the nominees of the first award of the evening, Kraft Heinz Canada, Monco Produce, and Starbucks Coffee Canada. And the winner of the Food Waste Innovator Award is Starbucks Coffee Canada. A few notes about our winner. The first corporate donor on the Second Harvest Food Rescue app back in 2019 donated more than 3 million meals and averted 15 million pounds of greenhouse gases from the atmosphere, and 1,000 stores across our country regularly donate through the app. That's amazing. I give them so much of my money, and I'm glad they're doing some good. We all do, right? So congratulations to Starbucks. The representative couldn't be here tonight, but we will make sure that the award gets to them. They're going to mail the award. We move on to the Purposeful Partnership Award, a little alliteration. Folks in news, we love that. This award recognizes donors that have demonstrated incredible cause marketing efforts in support of Second Harvest's mission. And the nominees are Denon, S.C. Johnson, and Tums. And the winner of the Purposeful Partnership Award is S.C. Johnson. Listen to this. S.E. Johnson donated more than 1 million meals over the past 3 years. Their Buy More, Give More campaign ran from November 1st until December 31st and raised $167,000. And customers purchased Ziploc products at participating Canadian retailers, and every purchase provided enough food for one meal to people in need. S.E. Johnson couldn't be here with us tonight, but the winner will be sent a plaque to their headquarters. Congratulations. We move on to the Rapid Response Award. Now, this award recognizes partners that go above and beyond to deliver emergency food support to Second Harvest's nonprofit network in response to social or environmental emergencies. The nominees are Burn Brave Farms, Chick-fil-A, and K-Cats. And the winner of the Rapid Response Award is Chick-fil-A. And they are here. Come on up. While they come up, just come over here. Who doesn't love some Chick-fil-A? So listen to this. They supported Second Harvest's emergency response to refugees in the GTA. This was huge news at CTV by providing cooked meals and groceries to the Dominion Church in Toronto. They donated 19,500 pounds of food last year and provided nearly $300,000 in funding to Second Harvest and then $25,000 to other agencies for their hunger relief efforts. Congratulations. The mic is yours. First speech of the night.
Good evening, folks. This is the first time I've ever been to anything like this, and first speech of the night, so don't know how this is supposed to go, to be honest. But what I can say is we were made aware of the opportunity to serve the refugees when we were actually at a local opening of Mississauga Chick-fil-A in the center. And one of the really cool things about Chick-fil-A is every single restaurant is independently owned and operated, meaning that whether you go to the restaurant in Eaton Center or you go to the restaurant in downtown, wherever you go, there's one person in charge of that restaurant. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to stay really close to the community, and when needs come up, like a refugee crisis, we're able to rally together as a market and meet whatever those needs may be as they come aware. One thing that's also really cool is Chick-fil-A, the franchisor, Chick-fil-A Canada, is also providing us a lot of marketing credits right now so that we are able to have a budget to be proactive and be strategic in looking for opportunities to bring food to people who may be experiencing that food insecurity or may just be hungry. So if you guys are aware of some people that need some chicken, come find us afterwards. We'd love to chat and figure out how we might be able to get that to you. So, thank you so much.
Congratulations, Chick-fil-A. As they take their picture with their plaque, we move on to the Essential Harvester Award. This recognizes a volunteer that's demonstrated dedication to Second Harvest's mission through volunteer support that is either long-term or high volume. And the nominees in this category are Jim Kodowich, Joe Davidson, and Nicole Kiguiet. And the winner of the Essential Harvester Award is Joe Davidson. As Joe receives his plaque, we will tell you that he volunteered 565 hours. Where do you find the time? Created a well-organized database, this sounds really cool, and greatly enhanced Second Harvest volunteer cycle management process, and event support at the Rescue Party, the Truck Pull Challenge, and the Royal Winter Fair. Congratulations, Joe Davidson.
This is probably the first time anyone's ever won an award for being an Excel geek. But it's been a real pleasure. I love the organization, and I hope to support it for many years to come.
I wanted to know his background. He's got all this Excel experience. He says he's an airline pilot. Oh, okay. A man of multiple talents. We move on to the Food Defender Award, and this recognizes an individual food donor contacts or locations for their continued support. So the nominees are Advantage Solutions, Ontario Natural Food Company, and Sobeys RSC Whitby. And the winner of the Food Defender Award is Sobeys RSC Whitby. Led by Kelly Lacroix and Mike Murray, this is one of the Second Harvest's most consistent supporters and largest food donors, donating more than 2.5 million pounds of food from a single Sobeys location in 2023. Congratulations. Okay. We'll make sure we get them the award. This has a nice ring to it, the Kindness in Kind Award. And this recognizes a donor that has donated services in kind that has had a significant impact on Second Harvest's impact and mission throughout the year. And the nominees are Air Canada Foundation, Bob's Your Uncle, and Red Bit Development. And the winner of the Kindness in Kind Award is Red Bit Development. So here's how they offered services in kind. They were the developer of the award-winning Second Harvest Food Rescue app. They demonstrated unparalleled dedication, expertise, and innovation. And they're sponsor of the Toronto Taste and Rescue Party in 2019, 2022, and 2023. Red Bit Development, the mic is yours. Congratulations.
Got to bring it down a bit. Thank you. I think this goes out to everybody. Without all the people doing the operations and making it happen, the app is nothing, in my opinion. Built apps for a long time, but it's just a group effort to get this, and really proud. And I think it's for everybody. Thank you.
And can I just say, it's a kick-ass app. Well done. Now to the Harvest Hero Award, which recognizes outstanding team leadership or peer-to-peer fundraising initiatives. The nominees in this category are Choice Properties REIT, TD Bank, and Zurich. And the winner of the Harvest Hero Award is Choice Properties REIT. Let's brag about you a little. Choice Properties raised over $230,000 in the first year of the partnership with Second Harvest, the largest peer-to-peer fundraising campaign in Second Harvest history. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm not a giant, so I'm going to bring this down. It was funny, we were driving here, myself and Indy, and I was like, what if we win? It didn't hit me that was a possibility. And I was like, my goodness, do you think they're going to ask us to speak? And Indy's like, no, there's so many nominees. There's no way there's going to be time. And then this giant comes up and says, you're going to get the mic. Okay, so I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I'm conflicted. I want to win and I also don't. Anyways, a little bit about Choice. So we have a Choice Cares program. It's completely led by our colleagues. Indy here is the champion of that committee. And I think when we partnered with Second Harvest, it was in 2020, we met. So it's been 3 years. And we let our colleagues vote on what they want to support. And so they said, we want to help communities navigate this pandemic. And okay, we're like, how can we do that? And one of the things was, I don't want to say hot topic, that's not the right term, but it was on everyone's mind, food insecurity. And so Second Harvest was an organization that we said, is this one that we want to support? And everyone said yes, and it's been 3 years of our employees saying yes to Second Harvest. And so, this is awesome, and all of you are awesome, and I'm so glad we got a chance to kind of honor that. Like, I didn't realize that it was $232,000 that we did last year. I didn't realize that translated to 705. Yeah, and it's so important for us to take a step back and give ourselves a pat on the back, because this incredible work doesn't happen with just one person, just one team, just one organization. It's everyone here. So this is awesome. And Indy, do you want to say anything?
I think you've covered it.
Thank you.
That was great. Next to the Good Food Award, which recognizes donors that demonstrate incredible efforts in support of Second Harvest's goal to provide nutritious, perishable foods such as protein, produce, and dairy to the nonprofit network. And the nominees in this category are Lou's Kitchen, Maple Leaf Foods, and Saputo. And the winner of the Good Food Award is Lou's Kitchen. Lou's Kitchen donated more than 800,000 pounds of different protein products to Second Harvest since 2017. And beyond food donations, they organize staff engagement and community support initiatives, as well as speaking opportunities for Second Harvest. Are you Lou? Oh, that's okay. Come on up.
Very quickly, on behalf of everyone at Lou's, really want to thank Second Harvest for allowing us to play just a small part in what is an awesome organization. Thank you.
Next, we move to the From the Farm Award. This recognizes produce growers that demonstrate incredible efforts in support of Second Harvest's No Waste, No Hunger vision through collaborative efforts to divert surplus produce to feed people, not the landfills. The nominees in this category are Fennings Organic Vegetables, Inc., Sing Greenhouses, and Streif Produce. And the winner? Fennings Organic Vegetables, Inc. Fennings donated more than 300,000 pounds of organic vegetables since their first donation in 2013. Hasn't even been that long, making great strides in feeding people and protecting the planet. This is the first farm to pilot a waste reduction project with Second Harvest. They receive produce unfit for donation and incorporate it into their multi-step compost cycle to feed next year's crops. It sounds incredible. Come on up here.
I'm also not giant. So very quickly, we are a 700-acre solely organic vegetable farm just west of Kitchener. We grow over 40 different types of crops, but with that comes a lot of food that just doesn't meet aesthetic standards because it's broken, it's wrinkly, it's maybe too ripe. Last April, I was talking to one of my colleagues who used to volunteer for Second Harvest, and I was like, wow, they're an organization, I really want to work with them. And 2 weeks later, I got in contact with Maureen, and now, less than a year later, we're 305,000 pounds in hungry bellies. I always say that not only us, but we as farmers who are organic, or not just organic, but growers, packers, importers, and distributors, we have a tremendous opportunity to make a meaningful difference in our community, both locally and regionally and nationally. And if your neighbor was in crisis, why wouldn't you help? That's truthfully what we're looking at. We're not just a local farm, we're neighbors, and we're just doing what is right. So thank you to Second Harvest. Thank you for the team at Fennings who loads all the trucks, makes everything happen, and well, here's to next year.
I know, makes you wonder what they'll do after several years. We move on to the Second Harvest Impact Award Corporate Donor. This recognizes a donor that's had an incredible impact on Second Harvest's mission in multiple ways, through donations, corporate partnerships, volunteering, civic action, employee engagement, or ambassadorship throughout the fiscal year. The nominees are Farm Credit Canada, Lynn and Sprungly, I like saying that, and Loblaw Companies Limited. And the winner of the Second Harvest Impact Award corporate donor is Loblaw Companies Limited. Loblaw Companies Limited donated 19.3 million pounds of food in 2023, a whopping increase of more than 3.4 million pounds just the year before, making a meaningful impact through their food donations, event sponsorship, cause marketing, and volunteering initiatives. Congratulations to Loblaw Companies Limited.
I've been voluntold to speak on behalf. Just want to say a big thank you to all of our Loblaw employees that make this happen. They're all very passionate about what Second Harvest does, and we're just honored to be partners with you. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of the entirety of Loblaw Companies Limited, which includes Shoppers Drug Mart, TNT. It honestly is a big family here at Loblaw, and we couldn't do it without our partner Second Harvest as well. So thank you all, and we're excited for next year as well. Thanks.
Next is the Second Harvest Impact Award Fund Donor. And this recognizes a partner that's had an incredible impact on Second Harvest mission in multiple ways, through donations, corporate partnerships, volunteering, civic action, employee engagement, and ambassadorship throughout the fiscal year. And the nominees in this category are Aubrey and Marla Dan Foundation, McCain Foundation, and Sodexo Stop Hunger Foundation. And the winner of the Second Harvest Impact Award Fund Donor is Aubrey and Marla Dan Foundation. Oh, wonderful. A few notes on our winner: a committed partner and champion for food rescue since the year 2019, a $300,000 multi-year pledge in 2013 to continue this impactful work. Congratulations to the Aubrey and Marla Dan Foundation.
Like somebody else, I was not hoping that this would happen. So, what am I going to say? When we started this relationship with Second Harvest, they were really outside the purview of our regular giving portfolio. We focus on youth mental health and youth homelessness. But as it happens, we have learned that there actually is a lot of interconnectedness, because it turns out that Second Harvest has partnerships with a lot of the charities that we support. There's cooking programs that we support for youth, and shelters that are using food from Second Harvest. So it's kind of come full circle. It's a beautiful thing, and it's really an honor to support Second Harvest. Thank you.
Congratulations. Now to the Milestone Impact Award. This recognizes partners who've made a lasting and transformative impact on Second Harvest mission and the communities served through consistent, outstanding contributions. And the winner in this category is the Nikita Foundation. No, there's one nominee, Nikita. Now, they couldn't be here, but we will be mailing them this award. And let me tell you about the Nikita Foundation and what they're doing. Peter and Diana Thompson and the Nikita Foundation have been incredible supporters of Second Harvest since the year 2009, having provided millions of meals to people facing food insecurity. They also played a pivotal role in the purchase of this very place that we are enjoying this soiree, which is so cool. The 120, the East Mall, it's fun to see this part of town. I haven't been here in a while, and they've contributed significantly to growing the operations in Toronto and beyond. It is a cool facility, really neat offices, and they've made a big difference. So thank you to the Nikita Foundation. We move on to the Fund Partner of the Year, and this award recognizes Second Harvest's top fund donor. And the winner is Gary Slate and the Slate Family Foundation. They couldn't be here this evening, but we will be sending them the award. And listen to this, Gary Slate and the Slate Family Foundation are essential catalysts in keeping pace with the soaring demand for food charity in our country and have been incredible partners since the year 2017. Their consistent and generous impact has provided direct support to people, nonprofits, and communities here in Ontario and the GTA and right across the country, including remote northern regions. So congratulations to the Gary Slate and Slate Family Foundation. Thank you. Next, we celebrate the Food Partner of the Year. And this recognizes Second Harvest top food donor. And the winner is Sobeys. Sobeys rescued more than 29 million pounds of food from their retail and warehouse locations. More than 80% of Sobeys stores regularly donate to their community using the Second Harvest Food Rescue app, and the number is still growing. Congratulations, Sobeys.
Thank you so much. This is our second year in a row winning this award, and we are incredibly humbled. So on behalf of the over 1,000 stores that donate through the Second Harvest app, to the nearly 24 warehouses across the country that also donate, we accept this award, and we are incredibly grateful to be part of this initiative that is so great towards fighting food insecurity. This is, I joined Sobeys in 2019, and we launched this program in 2020 with the pilot, working with Winston out of his basement or living room during the pandemic, and we had no clue that it would end up with millions of pounds of food. It was just, we were going to work together. I'm so incredibly grateful personally, but on behalf of the organization also to be making this positive impact. So here's to next year again. Thank you, guys.
And as they take their picture, I get to introduce the final award of the evening. And this is called the Frontline Impact Award. And it recognizes agency partners that have demonstrated an incredible level of engagement with Second Harvest mission and have an outstanding impact in their community. And there are 14 winners in this category, many of whom aren't here tonight because they're across the country. So I'm looking at you on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. And it's my honor to announce them. In Yukon, the Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Society. In the Northwest Territories, Clecho Friendship Center. In Nunavut, the Kurak Food Bank. In British Columbia, the Immigrant Link Center Society. In Alberta, Community Kitchens Program of Calgary. In Saskatchewan, Guru Nanak Free Kitchen Regina. In Manitoba, the Winnipeg School Division. Here in Ontario, Harvest Hands. In the GTA, 5N2. Ooh, you're going to be coming up here. In Quebec, Moisson Montréal, we'll say it really French. In New Brunswick, the New Brunswick Food Depot Alimentaire, Inc. In Nova Scotia, Community Food Rescue Network. In Newfoundland, the Gathering Place Community Health Center. And in Prince Edward Island, Gifts from the Heart, Inc. It really puts it in perspective how this is right across the country here at Second Harvest. It's amazing. For those of you who are at home, congratulations. And to those who are here, come on up. I see you. They're immediately regretting being the only one here. We got to hear from you, right? So was that Harvest Hands or GTA? Oh, 5N2? Okay, the mic is yours, madame.
Gosh, I got to speak for 15 people.
15 people, yeah.
15 agencies. So we started our partnership with the Second Harvest way back in 2015, I think. Yeah, so it's 9 years. It's the 9th year starting now. And I can honestly say without the support of Second Harvest, a small charity like us could not have done or achieved what we're doing today without your help, right? Because when I talk about food rescue, even if I'm on a flight somewhere, I think before I talk about 5N2, I talk about Second Harvest, right? Because the work you do is just amazing. Yeah, so, sorry. So I want to say thank you. It's an honor to be getting this award.
We would like to be grateful for Second Harvest Frontline Impact Award in BC. Thank you so much. It means to us a lot and it's encouraged us to work even more. We are feeding over 4,500 people bi-weekly with the help of more than 350 volunteers. Second Harvest and the others, you help us to do that. You are our rock star. Keep rocking.
On behalf of our entire team, I want to express our gratitude for this wonderful prize. Les dons que nous avons reçus au fil des années ont eu et continuent d'avoir un impact significatif et nous vous remercions. Thank you, Second Harvest. Let's continue to make a positive impact together. Merci beaucoup.
Hello everybody, I represent Guru Nanak Free Kitchen. We've been serving food to less fortunate for almost last 7 years. During these 7 years, Second Harvest has been the backbone of a lot of protein and square meals going to this community. The whole community is thankful to Second Harvest.
Why did she have to go and make us feel teary-eyed? Come on. But honestly, 74.4 million pounds of food in a year, that's not a little drop in the bucket. This is huge. It's a monumental impact, right? So congratulations to all of you, all the winners, all the nominees. We so appreciate it. Second Harvest couldn't do it without you, obviously. And it's now my pleasure to introduce you to Karen White Boswell, the chair of Second Harvest Board of Directors, to make some final remarks.
All right, my heels give me a little bit more height than some of us that came up on stage before. I'm taking off my glasses so I can't see anybody, but I can see my words. Listen, first of all, everyone give yourself a round of applause. What a wonderful evening this has been. I want to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight and joining us virtually. Whether you're a winner or a nominee, the impact you've made inspires us all. Without you, food rescue would not be possible. Each and every one of you deserves recognition and acknowledgement. I'd like to also extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone behind the scenes. You see all this wonderful food and service. Just give them a round of applause because what a wonderful night they've created for us. And to Michelle Dubé, what a wonderful hostess. Our incredible host, thank you for being here tonight. We'd like to thank you for lending your talent, your energy, and your infectious enthusiasm and height to making this Food Rescue Awards one we'll remember fondly for years to come. And I must say, I love that green outfit. So sharp. On behalf of the Board of Directors, nominees, attendees, staff, and indeed all those who benefit from the noble cause of food rescue, please accept our sincerest thanks. You have truly been the perfect garnish to a delectable evening. Michelle, if you could just join us on stage just for a moment.
No need for a gift. That's very nice. Thank you. Wow, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, thank you all again for joining us for the second Food Rescue Awards. I can't wait for next year to see all the great nominees and winners again. Have a great evening. Be sure to take your pit photo over by the Step and Repeat. And enjoy some more canapes, and of course, most importantly, get home safe. Thank you. Have a good night.